Hey everybody, my name is Tom and I am this year's Wreath Chief in partnership with my assistant Wreath Chiefs, Pat O'Shea and Matt Ruffalo. Together we are here with Tori and Riley and we are going to talk to you today about the Y Princesses Wreath fundraiser for 2021. And so it is just us as part of the Princess program here. This is going out to all the Princess dads so that you can know what this fundraiser is all about, why we do it, how to do it, and to make the process easy for you, easy for your friends and family who are going to be getting involved this year. And I think maybe we'll start with a big thanks. So thank you for all that you did last year. Last year we had a phenomenal year. There was great involvement. I think we set a record for the number of wreaths sold. We had some great new things that we did last year. So we started including area senior centers and offering a donated wreath to those senior centers. Last year, every senior at Ashbury Heights was given a wreath. This year, we have 3 senior centers that we're trying to achieve enough donations in order to be able to make sure during the holiday season every senior gets a wreath. We were fortunate enough to be part of that delivery last year, and I got to tell you, it was a big deal. And so I just want to thank everybody for all the work that you did last year, and of course talk about this year and hopefully make it easy on everyone. I think we have some great improvements, we have some great incentives, so all in all, I think a good year is ahead of us. So why do we sell wreaths, right? Why do we do this fundraiser every year? And it's really for 2 reasons. The first is it supports the Y Princesses program. And so the idea is that more and more people can participate in this program, more dads and daughters, because it helps keep costs low. So this fundraiser subsidizes everything we do, from the Princess Cup to our camps, to the Fall Family Picnic, ice skating event. Tori, what is your favorite event that we do every year in the Princesses program?
That'd be the daddy-daughter dance, because you get to spend time with your father and dance with him.
And obviously, being such a great dancer, that's a great benefit to you. You love that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But I love it too. It's my favorite event every year as well. And that event, the price of that event is kept very low so that more and more fathers and daughters in our community can come out and participate. And it's this fundraiser that does it. This is the only time in the year we ask for help with regards to fundraising and that sort of thing. And the one thing to remember is that these wreaths are really exceptional. They are 28-inch live wreaths with a big bow on them. They are made by a local farm that cuts them a couple days before they arrive to you. And they really are as great a wreath as one can buy. You know, it's a really exceptional wreath. How to sell the wreaths on the site. We have an improved site this year. But before getting into all of that, let's talk about kind of what's in it for you. What incentives do we have for you? Different people are motivated by different things. Some people like patches and pins. Some people like tribe awards for everybody in your group. Some people like, personal rewards. And you might have noticed that we are surrounded by personal rewards. So when we ask these girls, what's the big motivator right now? If you were going to sell some wreaths and someone was going to give you a reward, you would say
Squishmallows.
Squishmallows is where it's at. So so what we've done is we've set up, just for the Y Princesses program, an incentive, which is if you're able to sell 7 wreaths, and that includes selling a physical wreath to a person, which is one way you can sell a wreath. You can sell a wreath to Nana, you can sell a wreath to a neighbor, or you can have somebody donate a wreath to the senior center. If you do that 7 times, then you will get one of these Squishmallows. And then also, because donations also work, a $70 donation across your customers, that is also going to get you one of these Squishmallows. So 7 wreaths, $70, that qualifies you for one of these. And then we also have a number of other incentives out there. So if you are able to sell 3 wreaths or collect a donation of $30, well then that's going to enter you into a raffle that we are doing exclusively for the Y Princesses. And so at the end of the fundraiser, we're going to have a raffle. If you've qualified, we'll pull names, and then obviously there's going to be a whole bunch of prizes, things that everybody would love, things like we see at camp. So that's another incentive if you're really into raffles. And then of course, we have lots of patches and pins and things like that. So if you're able to sell 3 wreaths, and that's either a wreath to an individual or a donated wreath, so 3 in total, that gets you the 2021 Wreath Sale Patch. If you're able to do 3 wreaths and in addition 2 more donated wreaths, because obviously that's something that helps the community, that's going to get you the Spirit Award Patch. And then 10 wreaths, any combination, that's the Order of the White Buffalo Patch. 20 wreaths, that's the Silver Buffalo Pin. And 50 wreaths, that's the Gold Buffalo Pin. So Riley, how many wreaths did you sell last year?
63.
Tori Bell?
12.
And you both got your awards? They're on your vests?
Yes. Yeah.
See, there we go. So, and we were able to hand those out at our campfire at camp, and it was a really cool night. So there's a number of other patches and rewards you can also earn. There's going to be a Christmas card that's included with every donated wreath to the Senior Center, and so we need the girls to create those, right? So if you participate in that, drop them off. There's a patch for that. If you are the top-selling princess pair, you will be receiving the reindeer pin, and then in addition to that, the very top-selling princess, we are going to give a jumbo Squishamallow to. And we'll obviously need to get a dump truck to bring it to your house and drop it off.
Home Depot truck.
Home Depot truck. There you go. And then, so the top-selling tribe overall, and that includes guides and princesses, is going to get a pizza and sewing party at the Upper St. Clair Rec Center. And the top-selling princess tribe is going to get a specific pin for the entire tribe. And we'll figure out the top-selling tribe, adjusted per capita, because obviously some tribes are way bigger than others. And then, lastly, let's just say again that if you sell 7 wreaths or collect $70 in donations, you get one of these. So that's about as good as we can do there. So make sure that you remember that, and then obviously take advantage of all of the other incentives that are out there. So the drive is live right now. You can continue to collect donations through November 27th. There's going to be 2 pickup dates this year. We're going to do an early pickup date that you can opt into if you'd like. And that would be a November 22nd pickup date. Now, in order to get your wreath by then, you need to have your order in by November 14th and let us know that your intention is to get it early. We've had some folks say that they'd like the wreaths a bit earlier in the season, so that's going to be an option. If you want to take advantage of it, you have the dates. But the larger main wreath pickup day is going to be on December 4th, Saturday, December 4th, at the Spencer Y in the parking lot. It's really easy. You or your customers, you can pull in, we'll load up your car, you pull out. It's very clean. There's lots of folks that are there volunteering. If you'd like to volunteer, dads, by all means, we'd love to have you. Now let's talk about the site this year. So I think in years past, admittedly, the site was a bit confusing in terms of how to sell a wreath, how to get someone to pay, how to get your princess assigned. That has massively been improved for 2021. So for 2021, we've partnered with Eventbrite. And just like you are accustomed to when you sign up for a birthday party or you buy tickets, it's exactly like that. So quite simply, here's our site. obviously there's lots of detail as to the 3 different options: buy a wreath for yourself, donate to seniors, or cash. You just simply click tickets, which is an Eventbrite standard default, so tickets, and then all of those options are listed here. So you can see we have, would you like to buy a $30 holiday wreath? Would you like to buy a wreath for a senior center? Would you like to do a monetary donation? And then as you're progressing through, it's going to ask you things like, what's your name? Are you buying it on behalf of a particular princess? What's the princess's name? What tribe are they in? What address would you like to have the wreath brought to you? Payment, general payment, all of it online. And so what's really nice about this year is that you can be standing on a doorstep or standing at Thanksgiving dinner and with an iPhone, go through, pay, collect all of the information, get credit for the sale without any links being shared or anything at all. You can, of course, also post this site to Facebook or any of your social media preferences, and it's a lot easier, I think, than years past. There's also lots of offline support materials that we have. So we have this handout, which you can drop off to neighbors, drop off to family and friends. They can complete it, and when you collect it, they can give you cash or a check made out to yourself, and then you can go home and submit their order just as if they were standing next to you. And if they cut you a check, then you can personally pay on the site, knowing that you're immediately going to be reimbursed through that check. Also, some of our top-selling princesses last year supported with creating a script to help you with knowing what to say in the moment, why we're doing this, why it's important. And so that's part of everything you've gotten as well. So take advantage of that PDF out there. So Riley, question. As you've been out there selling dozens and dozens of wreaths, what's the one tip that you would give another princess who's looking to get involved this year?
The person who you ask if he or she isn't interested, you could ask them if they want to donate a wreath to the senior center.
Yep, that's exactly right. And that I think has been the game changer for our wreath sales last year in particular, was that option to donate a wreath to the senior center. That is such literally everybody we asked said yes, because it's such a great thing to do. So that is a really good suggestion, Riley. I think with that sums up our video. This is going out to all the princess dads out there. Again, thank you for all of your help. 7 wreaths equals 1 Squishamallow, or $70. And we just want to thank you so much for all of your support in advance. We will be in touch throughout the month. And if you have any questions, send us an email. We'll be responsive and get back to you. Thanks a lot.